Beyond the Numbers, a book by Mr. Anirban Mazumdar. The book was released on the 18th of July at the 100-year-old Oxford bookstore. Apart from the book release, there was a session of discussion between Sri Anirban Mazumdar and Srimati Sujata Sen. It was really very interesting, and Srimati Sen came out with all the salient points of sales and marketing, starting from building of relation, empathy, trust, and so on. Mr. Mazumdar aptly answered the questions, and he was really spot on. He also very briefly mentioned about the B2B marketing and B2C marketing. Mr. Mazumdar also talked about the return on investments, that is, how much a company earns from the sales team or the marketing team, and eventually the employees get paid. It was very nice to see that a number of students from different institutes attended this book release, or rather, I would say, this discussion. And at the end, they came up with very intelligent questions. It was nice to see the young boys and girls with bright, shining eyes looking towards the future. At the end of the session, the students were handed over with a certificate of participation. The students would have to submit a report based on this discussion to their institutes. In fact, the whole session was very interesting for me because I spent almost all of my working tenure, at least 75 of my working tenure in sales and marketing. I shall add a link in the description, which was my last lecture which I delivered in our college based on marketing. Of course, I spoke for about 1.5 hours, and the abridged video is just about 5 minutes. Nevertheless, it might be interesting for the students. Well, that brings to the end of my narration, and you can see some more photographs of the certificate being handed over to the students. Last but not the least, the whole program was planned and executed by Srimati Reshmi Chatterjee.